at the Shoshone National Forest right now, and we are at the Sink Canyon Campground. This is right next to the POPO AGIE River. Not sure if I pronounced that right, but we got a plentiful water source today. It's a nice sunny day out, obviously. I have my crazy hat on, so I'll show you the campsite. We are sipping on our hot chocolate at the Shoshone National Forest. That is a bear bin, for those who are wondering. And we got a nice fire going. Got our tent set up. And we are at the Trails End Motel right now. It is very windy, but anyway, this is the motel that is pretty close to Yellowstone. It's going to be our last day in civilization before we head out to Yellowstone and the Grand Tetons. We're at the Fairy Falls Trail in Yellowstone, Wyoming right now, and we just got to the top. That thing is massive, like.
Okay, so we're hiking to one of the smaller geysers right now. We haven't seen anyone on the trail for a while, and we found this bison fur, and we found some other bison fur too, but this one's really soft.
This is Inspiration Point right now. Shows amazing views of the canyons, the waterfall all the way down there in the back. We are walking to a campsite. We're walking to a campsite, Ice Lake. I got bear spray ready. Shout out to Erica, in case. And yeah, I think we should be coming up pretty close. You got Molly backpacking. Here we go. We're at our campsite next to Ice Lake. I'm not sure if I would recommend this just because of the large amount of mosquitoes here. Well, after all the mosquitoes are said and done, meaning it's colder out now, this campsite is not half bad. Got a beautiful orange sunset happening. We're at Mammoth Hot Springs right now, one of the more crowded areas of Yellowstone. There's a boardwalk and everything. We are hiking at Lava Lake right now to our campsite, which is titled 1A3. We just got to our campsite at Lava Creek. It is site number IA3, and we just ate dinner. Molly had some Thai curry. I had some like spaghetti noodle things. That's our tent. We have a nice little setup here. Someone created a bear hang system, and that just means like you tie your food onto this log and then roll it up. That's just to prevent bears from coming into your campsite and stealing your food, and to prevent harming them. It is 6 in the morning. We are backpacking out of Yellowstone, driving 3 hours to the Grand Tetons, and backpacking into the Grand Tetons. This view of the sun rising onto Yellowstone is gorgeous. Highly recommend Lava Creek. South Fork campsite right now. This is all snow melt right here. Hey everyone, so we just got to the South Fork camping zone, and on the map it said 0.5 miles to the start of it, but honestly it's probably more like 1.5. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys the view. We're about to pick out our campsite. It seems like we are the only ones here. So we just set up our campsite at the South Fork, and it is absolutely the most intense site I've ever been to. This is our campsite. How insane! This is the cooking station that we set up right here. We have just a massive rushing water source right there. You can even see that. My heart is racing. Oh shit. We're backpacking Death Canyon Trail, and here is Phelps Lake. So there is a large tree, and in that tree, if you look carefully, there is a fawn bear. Yup, black bears can climb trees. We are at our campsite, or at least maybe like 100 yards from our campsite at our cooking site at Phelps Lake camping zone. I didn't get to film yesterday because yesterday there was a huge storm. The winds were like 18 to 20 miles per hour. Our original plan was to go to Death Canyon and camp, but because of the dangerous conditions, we had to stop a little bit short, thankfully, because if we didn't, we would have had to hike 16 miles instead of 12. And we're eating some eggs. I have eggs, cheese, and mushroom going on. It's gonna be our last day in the Grand Tetons, actually. So a little bit sad, but also ready to shower.
We saw a moose, a cinnamon-colored brown bear, which apparently is rare.
Yeah, but what was special about the brown bear? In a tree. That was the weird part, was it was in a tree.